So this is Mother's Day, May of 2012. Sometimes in life you're thankful for the oddest or most unexpected things, and this is one of those times. This is my mom, Peggy, and she is 94 years young, and we want to share a story with you. So we'll start off by telling you that she's a very active senior, aren't you, Mom?
Yes.
And
Busy.
What things do you like to do?
Everything and anything.
Okay, and you live on your own
Yes.
home, and you drive within your own limits, and you go out every day that you can, even in the terrible Midwest winters.
It's invigorating when it's cold. You walk faster.
You sure do. And you've got tons of friends of all ages, and there's really nothing wrong with you. You are 94 years old. What is it like to be 94?
Well, I never expected to live this long, and I feel I'm very fortunate for many reasons, because I see many of my friends not in the best of shape or best of mind, and I have the children and their families that I adore, and we get along beautifully. I feel that I've had a good life.
And you live a good life, and as I said, you're very, very active. And health-wise, there's really not too much wrong with you, other than you don't drink enough fluids sometimes, and you need more sodium. And so you've gotten into some trouble sometimes, because when you don't do that, you get kind of lightheaded and you might faint, right? Yeah. So to combat that is to decide on a drink that she likes and is portable, and that's been Gatorade. And you have the little bottles, and you've got them right next to you now, and that's a little 12-ounce bottle. And where do you keep those?
In the refrigerator and wherever I have space for them.
Do you take them out when you go out?
Always, everywhere I go, my bottle's with me, because I get thirsty easily, often, because I'm supposed to take salt for my low sodium.
Okay, and so I've seen it in your car.
Yeah.
And you've got it in your purse when you go. I've seen it, you take it in your coat pocket.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what this story is about. On a particular day in March of just this year, you're very independent, and we appreciate that as your kids. You've been a great example of living your life independently. And as things have changed in your life, you've come across with ideas on how to compensate. You have someone that'll help you clean once in a while, and on this particular day, your cleaning lady was coming in, and you said that you were going to go run some errands, but on the way to the car, you decided to throw something away in the outside
in the
garbage can outside, and you stepped back, tripped, fell, and hit the concrete floor this March. Tell us what happened from that point. What happened when you fell?
I fell backwards, and I could not move my left side, and I had to go from the garage door to the back door and let my cleaning lady know I was there, because God knows how long I could have laid there.
And how did you get from the...
I crawled on my right side and my right leg, and it seemed it took forever, but at least I made it. And when I got to the door, my hand did not make much noise, and I thought, well, thank God I got my Gatorade bottle in my pocket, and I pounded with that on the door, and she heard me and called the ambulance and found out I did a pretty good job on my shoulder.
You sure did. It was your shoulder, and it actually, the ball popped from the socket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very major break. On top of that, it was broken, and you ended up going into major surgery, and you had 3 big incisions down the arm, plates and screws and 22 staples, and you're still doing rehab, but this is one tough cookie, and she is home, and still drinking her Gatorade?
Huh?
Still drinking your Gatorade.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And she can use the arm. We still have some rehab to do, but more than that, there's, as I said, there's a lot of things in life to be thankful for, and a lot of things lined up just right that day. You had some angels on your shoulder, the good one and the bad one, because luckily the lady was here that day to help you, and
I was lucky I could move.
You were lucky you could move, and that you had the wherewithal to think about what was in your pocket. And so that, I know that I won't ever look at Gatorade the same way. And I'm glad that it worked out like it did, and that we have you here for Mother's Day today.
Thank God I came out the way I did.
Yes.
I could have hit my head and lost my marbles.
You could have, but we got you here playing marbles instead of having lost them. So that and Gatorade, I thank you.